Hi, and welcome to video 3 for section 5.5, which is our inverse trig functions. In the first video we looked at inverse sine, second video we looked at inverse cosine. The third and final inverse function we're going to be looking at is our inverse tangent function. If we were to look at one period of our tangent function, this is what? This is minus pi over 2 to positive pi over 2, and our graph looks something like that. So looking at that period, our domain is negative pi over 2 to pi over 2, and the range is all real numbers in this case. It goes from negative infinity to positive infinity. So what we're really concerned with here, if you remember from our inverse sine and our inverse cosine functions, was the domain. And that told us with sine it was what? Negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. With cosine it was 0 to pi. And now tangent is back to negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. So what do you think that means in terms of when we're trying to find these values, where do we have to end up? Well, just like sine had this same domain, and it gave us what? It gave us the right half of the circle. So using the same methodology, nothing else has changed in terms of our inverse sine or our inverse cosine process. The only thing is, what part of the circle are we ending up on? And in this case, it would be the right half of the circle. So let's look at a couple examples. And again, if you've understood the inverse sine function, if you've understood the inverse cosine function, this follows the same methodology. So for our example, we want to find each value. In the first one, we want tangent inverse, and it's notated the same, tangent with the little minus 1 of 1. So what this is saying is on the right half of the circle, where is our tangent value equal to 1? So again, hopefully on the blue sheet that I gave you guys where you could find fill in the values, I told you to put in the values for tangent because we're going to be using those a lot throughout the semester. If you look, you'll see that at our radian measure of pi over 4, tangent is equal to 1. That's on the right half of the circle, and it's a positive 1. If we have tangent inverse of minus square root of 3. So now, if you look on your sheet, we want to know on the right half of the circle, where is the value of tangent equal to negative square root of 3? Well, we know that what? We know that at pi over 3, this is equal to square root of 3. So if we go negative pi over 3, that puts us down here, and that gives us a value of negative square root of 3. So tangent inverse of negative square root of 3 is equal to minus pi over 3, again, because we want to be in that right half of the circle. That's it. Not a long video here. Using the same ideas of our inverse sine, inverse cosine. We do the same thing with tangent, we just need to know the tangent values instead for this case. So hopefully work a few more examples of those, and we'll see you in class.